Hi, hello, namaste. Myself Kishan Bharadwaj from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore, from fifth semester. Today we are going to learn about transmission control protocol. So, in control protocol, let's check the purpose of its usage. So, it is a core protocol of TCP or IP. IP, which is meant by Internet Protocol. It provides reliable, ordered, and error checkable delivery of data between applications running on host in a network. So role of TCP or IP in protocol suites. So TCP operates at the transport layer of TCP or IP protocol suites. It is responsible for establishing and maintaining a connection between two hosts as well as breaking down data into packets and resembling them at the receiving end. TCP or IP protocol suites. The TCP or protocol suite is a set of communication protocols that are used to connect devices on the internet. It is the foundation of modern internet communication and consists of several protocols, including TCP, which is meant by Transmission Control Protocol, IP, which is Internet Protocol, and the other related protocols too. So, this TCP or IP protocol suites is nothing but it acts as a connection between the internet and the hosts, and it provides TCP, which is transmission control protocol, IP, which is internet protocol, and the other related protocols are to be added to it. So in this, TCP is described as a reliable connection oriented protocol that ensures the delivery of data packets in the correct order and without loss or duplication of the data. So IP, which is internet protocol, a protocol is responsible for addressing and routing of the data packets across the internet, and it provides the basic structure for the packet delivery. So UDP is a new term. So user data gram protocol, which is it is a connectionless protocol that allows the transmission of data packets without establishing a connection. It is often used for a real-time applications too. So it is UDP is user datagram protocol, which is established without any connection, and it often uses real-time applications. So ICMP, which is Internet Control Message Protocol, a protocol used for error reporting, network diagnostic, and management of network devices. It is commonly used for ping and terracotta operations. So next, TCP header format. In TCP, it is a core protocol of Internet Protocol suite. It provides reliable, ordered, and error-checked delivery of data between applications running on the host communicating via IP networks. So actually, this TCP protocol establishes a connection between Internet Protocol suites, and it is reliable and ordered error checked delivery data is being taken place in Internet Protocol network. So TCP header fields, they are source port with a length of 16 bits identifies the sending application's port number. Destination port is of 16 bits identifies the receiving application's port number, and the sequence number is 32 bits specifies the sequence number of the first data byte in the TCP segment, and the acknowledgement number is 32 bits and indicates the next sequence number that the sender of ACK is expecting. Data offsets is taking the length of 4 bit and specifies the length of the TCP is header in its 32-bit word format. So TCP connection termination. Four-way handshake. TCP connections termination process involves four ways of handshake between the client and server. So in the first way, the client sends a fin or a flag to the server indicating that it wants to terminate the connection. So in the second process, the server receives the fin flag and sends the ACK acknowledgement flag back to the client indicating that it has received the fin flag. So first it sends the fin flag and then it receives the fin flag and sends to an acknowledgement flag and back to the client indicating that the fin flag has been received. So in the third step, the server then sends its own fin flag to the client indicating that it also wants to terminate the connection. Finally, the client receives the server's fin flag and sends back the acknowledgement flag back to the server acknowledging the termination request. So in these four-way handshake ensures the both clients and the servers agree to the terminate the connection in the synchronized manner. So TCP flow control. So sliding window. There is a concept called sliding window, which is a sliding window mechanism which has been used by TCP to control the flow of data between the sender and the receiver. So the sender can only send a certain number of packets known as the window size before waiting for acknowledgement from the receiver. So congestion window. So congestion window is another type of window in which the TCP allows which implements a congestion window to avoid overwhelming the network. The congestion window dynamically adjusts the number of packets the sender can send based on the network conditions, ensuring the efficient data transfer. So coming to TCP congestion control. Slow start. TCP starts with a low congestion window size and gradually increases it as the packets and are successfully transmitted within. So the congestion avoidance. So once the congestion window size reaches a certain threshold, TCP switches to the congestion avoidance mode to prevent the network congestion. Fast retransmit or fast recovery. If the TCP detects packet loss, it assumes that there is a network congestion and enters fast retransmit or fast recovery mode to quickly recover from the loss of the network. So here we have learnt about what is TCP and or the overview of TCP and the purpose of it, the role in TCP or IP protocol suites, and what do you mean by TCP or IP protocol suite, and TCP header format, and TCP congestion termination. How does the TCP establishes connection and in the four-way handshake method, and the last one is TCP flow control followed by TCP congestion control. So this was a presentation